I don't know if you know this, but there are actually theme parks out there that people think are better theme parks than those at Walt Disney World Resort or even Disneyland. In fact, several new surveys have come out to say that a theme park in Tennessee is actually better than anything that Disney has right now. Let's talk about whether that's true and the fact that Dollywood is amazing here on That Park Place.
Where's this new park you were talking about? Let's do this.
New park? No, I'm talking about the best park. Tennessee theme park beats out Disneyland for favorite theme park, best customer service titles. This by Iman Palm from KTLA, LA's very own. This is a great story here. Dollywood, the theme park, part owned by country superstar Dolly Parton in Tennessee, has beat out Disney and Universal theme parks for another award. Newsweek and research firm Statista named Dollywood Parks and Resorts the best theme park in the. Why did they put "best" in quotes? In the United States for customer service. Disney Parks and Resorts came in second, while Universal Parks and Resorts came in fifth. The evaluation focused on 5 key components: quality of communication, professional competence, range of services, customer focus, and accessibility. The research is based on an independent survey of over 28,000 U.S. customers. I would say that's a significant sample size right there, wouldn't you, Culture?
Yes.
more than some polls. Newsweek global editor-in-chief Nancy Cooper wrote, earlier this year, Dollywood also won the favorite theme park and best new attraction categories in the NAPHA, National Amusement Park Historical Association's annual members survey. Disneyland and Disney World ranked second in the favorite theme park category. That's interesting because one of those is a theme park and the other is a resort destination. But whatever. Universal theme parks weren't named in the top categories. Dollywood, which opened in 1961 as Rebel Railroad, was bought by Parton in 1986, who changed the name and expanded the theme park. Today, it has a water park, 2 resort hotels, live entertainment. However, unlike them, Dollywood isn't open year-round due to inclement weather in Tennessee. So, the important question, have you guys been to Dollywood, and do you agree?
I have been to Dollywood. Yes, I was finally able to see it actually a couple of weeks ago, which is pretty great for this story because now I know intimately that park right there. And I will say it is fantastic. I like to think of it as like a merger between like a Frontierland and Ghost Town from Knott's Berry Farm. Awesome stuff. I absolutely loved it. The themed lands, the quality, the care, the attention to detail, all these things that we used to praise a lot of these theme park companies for. Dollywood still has them alive and well. And I will say that customer service, they're not lying here. That is some amazing customer service there at Dollywood. I will say though, that probably has to do a little bit with the culture around there more than anything else because, well, people around the LA area probably different from the people around the Dollywood area or Knoxville area, I believe. So that's I think that's the difference maker here. But I will say they do put an emphasis on really attempting to be customer focused when you're actually there to a degree that I haven't really seen from Disney in a while. I mean, the last time I was at Disneyland, oh boy, I could tell you all the horror stories of their customer service now. It is atrocious.
I will just say it's been many moons since I've been there. I will tell you that it was an incredible experience then. I know it will be even better the next time I go there, which is coming up here soon for me. So I'm very excited. Very excited.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask here, Vash, did you have the cinnamon bread?
I did have the cinnamon bread, and it was fantastic. I should have actually loaded up that photo of me eating the cinnamon bread for the show right here. Maybe I can get that in the background. But it was absolutely fantastic and very efficient, too. That line stretched for a long time. I thought, oh, man, we're going to be here for half the day. No, I was actually able to get it within about 20 minutes or so. And boy, oh, boy, it's like eating the middle of a cinnamon roll for like an entire loaf of bread. And I was in heaven. The food there is absolutely top notch. The vibe there, like the blacksmith, cranking something out right there on the side, a band or an entertainment event. every single nook and cranny, every single time you turn a corner, somebody's performing there. All those things really provide an ambiance that, man, you just don't really see nowadays at modern theme parks.
And I don't think you got to see it. Were the leaves turning when you were there? Because that's when I got to see it last time.
Oh, it was this close.
Yeah. By the way, I'm also going to point out that if you get like their platinum pass or something like that, it comes with a free loaf of cinnamon bread every single month, which is so good. I wish I was close enough that I could go often. And I think the tickets, depending on when you go, 60 to 70, maybe $80 at the heavy end there. So I really feel very safe in saying dollar for dollar, Dollywood is the best theme park in the United States. It's really something that there are good roller coasters there. Did you do the long orange one? What is it, Big Bear Mountain?
I did not. Some coasters were offline, and the railroad was actually offline, which was really tragic because, man, I wanted to see it so badly.
That is first of all, it's historic, and second, it's a real train. None of this fake stuff, and not on the perimeter of the park. It goes through the park, so keep your eyes out for that thing going through. They have a newer a roller coaster on the newer side. I think it's called Big Bear Mountain, but it's an orange coaster. And it glides through, I want to say, the length of the park and back. So I always talk about it. There is a place in the newer kids area that has a rock outcrop with a waterfall on it, and it's so zen. And then you hear the sounds of joyful screams and the Doppler effect from it going through and coming by, and then every now and then going under that waterfall. It's really picturesque, and also the fact that the food is not just the cinnamon bread, but the food is fantastic. I cannot rave enough about how impressed I was with Dollywood.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it really does feel like you're stepping back in time when theme parks were awesome, to be, for lack of a better term, just incredible charm, incredible atmosphere. I will say the only thing that I could nick it for just a little bit right there is that the prices seemed a little bit elevated and a little bit, maybe 20-25% higher than maybe they should be, but that's also a strategy in order to get you to become an annual pass holder. And I think with the value statement of being an annual pass holder at Dollywood, I mean, it's tremendous. It's absolutely outrageous. But if you're a day visitor, just know you're going to be paying just a little bit more than maybe you previously expected. But overall, amazing value. The entertainment is just, I said earlier, it's endless. They give you a times guide, and it's like a brochure. You're just going through it, trying to find all the entertainment that they pack in for
You mean
days.
like they used to have at Disney parks there?
Yes. That's why I brought up their culture.
You want to tell everybody why Disney doesn't have live entertainment anymore, Vash?
Well, it's a little too expensive right there. You got to pay for the $400 million box office bomb, Disney Plus, and all the other things that Disney wants to do on the entertainment side. And so, unfortunately, the parks have to suffer because of it.
So wait a minute. So your $200 a day ticket for each family member isn't enough money for them to actually have live entertainment of, $25 an hour employees?
Apparently not. Apparently that's an expenditure that we could just wipe away there.
All righty. Well, is there anything else we want to say about how much we all think that Dollywood is a
awesome
fantastic value for the price?
I would say the mix of coasters, usually you have amusement parks that go in one direction, right? They're either strictly a family park or they are more of a thrill park. And think of your Six Flags, for example. I think Dollywood really found a nice balance between those two, so the whole family can definitely get a lot of value out of going to Dollywood, which is awesome. The layout is very interesting. It actually lends itself to amazing expansion. Apparently, we are hearing from Dolly Parton herself, and also the heads of Dollywood, that they are looking to expand their footprint greatly. So watch this park, guys. It is on the upswing. That's one, but two, the sky is the limit on what they can achieve in the upcoming years.
And as far as theme parks only going in one direction, Disney's definitely going in one direction, down.
Yeah. I hate to say it, that seems to be the case. Also, they're talking about how the villain's land is next, but they haven't broken ground on the villain's land. They're saying that the tropical America's land will be after the villain's land, but they just broke ground on tropical America's, and they haven't broke ground on villain's land. As far as we know, the permits are stalled on that one. But hey, Vash, did you have something you wanted to show?
Oh, I was just bringing this up in the background right here, but yes, that's my proof right there. I was able to go to Dollywood, and yes, the cinnamon bread. You can see the expression on my face. It is good as advertised. This thing is awesome right here. Not to belabor the point, but this is a really charming park. This is an awesome park. If you find yourself in the Tennessee area, you have to go at least once. I would absolutely recommend it. And the food there, well, it's as good as it looks. I will say.
You went for the ribs. I see. Okay. See, I'll also say, as a taller, larger person, I found that even the ribs. Okay, you're definitely going to end up paying more money for ribs as opposed to a hamburger, but. Even the lower end stuff, I have to get something closer to 2 meals at a Disney park on the quick service side, and at Dollywood I found it satisfying for 1 meal, which is, especially when you're walking around a theme park expending energy all day. That was very refreshing. Makes me think it might be a Disney problem.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media account.